Corey Day is off the track. John Lowe is off the as well, I do believe. Unfortunate for him because he had a transfer spot right there. And contact from Corey Day going to keep him out. Race number 2 coming to a conclusion. Tyler Schell taking the victory, bringing Mason Hannigan, Anthony Lepresto, and Ryan Scheidt along with him into tonight's A main. Heat race number 2 coming online. Having all sorts of goofy issues here. We'll see if we can get things cleared up. That's better. All right. Zane Scott, Weston Newell, your front row. Kyle Stoltz, Bryce Bailey, row number 2. Chris Roberts, Brett Strickler, row number 3. And Randy Rockwell will round out your field. Looks like Adam Elby was unable to make the call here for heat race number 3. Yes, Ardul, I'm having some issues as well, my friend. Not sure if you guys can see a bunch of skipping or anything, but goofy stuff happening. Here we go with heat race number 3. 10 laps the distance. Top 4 will advance. Rough start for Weston Newell. He's going to get jumped by Kyle Stoltz. Stoltz won heat race number 1 during race 1 competition. Newell going to hit the middle of the track, make his way around Stoltz and Chris Roberts. Those 3 drivers right now holding the transfer spots, but Bryce Bailey going to make his way forward here and try to take that battle to him. Look at Bailey, though. He's lost his front wing and his engine cowling with contact somewhere there. That's some pretty heavy contact. He's going to make his way around Chris Roberts, though. It doesn't. And see, now his cowling and front wing is back. I don't know what's happening. What in the world's going on here, iRacing? Help me out. Help a brother out. Scott still out front. Bryce Bailey currently holds the 4th and final transfer position. Chris Roberts trying to charge back around him, but so far unable to do so. Kyle Stoltz, who started this race in 2nd, is trying to make his way up to the 37 of Zane Scott, Team SETI driver who's home from active duty. Been doing a lot of racing here recently, having a lot of fun. Stoltz in 2nd, Newell 3rd, Chris Roberts battling it out with Bryce Bailey for the final transfer spot, and Bailey's upside down and around. Let's get a better look at that. Go back on the replay. See Roberts pull the slider on Bailey. Bailey cuts to the inside, makes a little bit of contact, which pushes Roberts back into the outside wall and bounces him down into Bailey. See if we could see it from the cockpit view. Slider is in. Maybe even a bit of netcode involved there as well. Not overly surprising, but that is going to end heat race number 3. Zane Scott going to take the victory. He's going to earn an inside second row starting position for the feature. Kyle Stoltz second, Weston Newell third, and Chris Roberts will come home in 4th. See, Zane Scott's pretty happy with that finish. Peyton Fan 93, thank you for the follow, my friend. Glad to have you here. 4th and final heat race of the night. That is a nice looking car. I like the colors. I'm not sure, BJ. Some of it's got to be on my end. Maybe some internet issues. I would run a speed thing. I've been on the phone with my internet people over and over and over again. I'm going to be moving here within the next couple of weeks. I can't wait to get back to Comcast internet, but every time I call and complain, all of a sudden my internet woes get fixed. It's almost like they're throttling my internet. It should clear up here soon, though. I'm seeing signs that it's going to. Cody Olson, Kendall Tucker, your front row. John Lepresto, Tyler File, Alexander Balducci, Dustin Helms, and Nicholas McGathey. Rounding out your field, Kendall Tucker is going to take the lead here off of turn 2. Olson fighting back. Was very quick in race number 1, was Cody Olson. Tucker's going to make a move right here down to the bottom of the track. Olson protects but can do nothing about it. He's going to fight back to the bottom. He's able to clear Tucker as Tucker gets a little sideways going in. Tucker's going to have to reboot his battle for the race lead. 3rd place right now belongs to John Lepresto. Tyler File on the inside trying to hold on to 4th. Dustin Helms giving away 5th there as McGathey and Balducci got around him momentarily. He's able to recover, but he's got to make a pass if he wants an automatic berth into tonight's A main. Now look, internet woes fixed for now. Hopefully that stays. I appreciate everybody sticking with us through a little bit of a rough spot there. So Olson out front. Kendall Tucker now has caught the rear of the number 6. Tucker's going to try a slide job. You saw him have to lift going into turn 1 because he didn't expect Olson to go where he did. That cost him. Look at the gap now for the race lead. 2 laps left in this race. You can see Dustin Helms still trying to catch up to that battle for 3rd and 4th. White flag is out. Cody Olson has the lead, but Kendall Tucker's going to look around the outside. Olson squeezed in the top 2. They're inside each other. Tucker off of 4. Olson unable to hold him off. Kendall Tucker's going to win. Olson second. 3rd place goes to Tyler File. 4th place, John Lepresto. Let me just say, most times these gentlemen get quite upset with contact there. That was the best form of contact I think I've ever seen on this sim, because they were literally on top of each other, inside each other, and they did not crash. I'll take that kind of contact any day of the week. I'm sure Cody Olson's sitting here saying, man, that son of a gun, whatever. But guess what? The alternative to him finishing second there would have been Kendall Tucker and him flipping down the backstretch and losing a transfer spot altogether. As it stands, he's going to start 8th in tonight's feature. Yeah, I'd like to be starting 4th, but he's starting 8th. Could be worse. Okay, here we go for the B main. Looks like 13 cars are going to make the call. Corey Day and Adam Elby not in this race. I'll just bet you Corey Day is serving a suspension after contact there. Imagine the DOB admin saw that as avoidable contact, might have sat him down there. Or maybe Day took it on himself to say, I'm going to stay out of this one because I affected Jonathan Lowe's race. So hard to say which is which, but he's not in it. Neither is Adam Elby, who was unable to make any of these races. Elby, of course, finished second in race number 1 to Tyler Schell. Put on a hell of a show, so it's unfortunate not to see him. Kevin Hanley, Lance Heinberger, Brett Strickler, Dustin Helms, Aaron Schaefer, John Lowe, Bryce Bailey, Alexander Balducci, Bo Brunig, Randy Rockwell, Nicholas McGathey, William Duvall II, and Sean Wallenfels Jr. That's your lineup. 10 laps, not 12. I know it says 12. I don't know why it says 12, but it's only 10. Top 8 advance. Here we go. Hanley with a great jump. He's going to bring Brett Strickler with him. To the outside goes Jonathan Lowe. He's bringing Aaron Schaefer with him. The DOB car's charging to the front. Ooh, problems for Strickler there. And the red car, who is that? I was just looking at him. Heinberger. Heinberger started this race in second, and he got into the fence and now is running 13th. It's unfortunate for him, and we got a race for the lead now. Hanley must have slipped because John Lowe and Brett Strickler got around him. Strickler has the lead right now. We've seen the bottom of the track be the choice early on. All of those guys on the inside. The only guy on the outside right now making it work is Bryce Bailey, and he has to because he's in 9th. He's got to make a position. We're only taking 8. But right now, he's getting passed by the Black Diamond 42 of Sean Wallenfels, who's going to take him 3 wide with Balducci, and it's not going to fit. Balducci upside down after contact with Sean Wallenfels, and the caution flag will wave. I don't think Balducci thought that he was going to have quite that run on him. He thought he was going to be clear, but Wallenfels was expecting to be left a little space. And as they met in the middle, those were the results. We're going to see here. We might get 1 lap of racing action. Remember, this is a 10-lap race, not a 12-lap race. Brett Strickler out front. John Lowe, Bo Brunig. Right now, Bryce Bailey is in. Wallenfels was 9th when the caution flag waved. I'm not sure if he's going to have to claim that caution. Right now, he's not moving. So he's going to have a shot. We're going to have 1 green flag lap to end this race. We're going to watch the leader go into turn 1, and then I'm going to switch to the transfer spot battle. Here we go. Great start for Strickler. He's got a big run. Without a mistake, he should be able to win this race. Bryce Bailey on the outside. He's protecting that line that Wallenfels likes. Here comes Wallenfels with the run. Bailey goes to the inside. Great move, but can he hold it? Wallenfels hits him. They make contact, and Bailey's still going to get the spot. Good heads-up racing there. Wallenfels was going to try to get around Bailey by any means necessary, but he didn't use him up. And all's fair in love and war as we get ready for the 2-minute warm-up session before tonight's feature. Ladies and gentlemen, Wicked Energy Gum is a boost of energy, alertness, and focus in a chew. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to take effect and is a cheaper and healthier alternative to energy drinks and shots that fill you with calories and sugar. Wicked Energy Gum is made in the USA, and the best part of it all is that for every pack you buy, they make a donation to the Cognitive Warriors Foundation, who focuses on improving access to quality health care for active and former U.S. military men and women who suffer from depression and PTSD. Just go to wickedenergygum.com, use code DOBRL for 10% off your order and free shipping on race days. That DOBRL code also works on wickedreliefcbd.com for your daily dose of CBD as well. 39 seconds left in practice. Mason Hannigan, you're riding along with him. He has the fastest lap in this warm-up session. Second fastest lap belongs to Colton Hardy. Kendall Tucker, his Swindell Speed Lab teammate, has the third fastest lap. John Lowe riding with him right now. He is fourth quick. Braden Eiler, fifth. Tyler Schell, who won race number 1 here tonight, currently sitting with the 10th quickest lap in the warm-up as we see the checkered flag fly. BJ, you got to get out there and give it a shot, my friend. Even if you fail, you get that experience to come back a little better that next time. You're looking at your front row for tonight's 40-lap feature. On the pole in the Wicked Energy Gum, number 79, Team SETI driver Billy Rowley. And to his outside, he won race number 1 here at Lanier tonight in the 85 Elbows Up Sim Sport machine. It's Tyler Schell. Row number 2 is made up of Zane Scott and Kendall Tucker. Braden Eiler, Mason Hannigan, row number 3. Kyle Stoltz, Cody Osen, row 4. Colton Hardy, Anthony Lepresto, row 5. Weston Newell, Tyler File. Ernie Williams Jr., Ryan Scheidt. Chris Roberts, John Lepresto. Brett Strickler, John Lowe. Bo Brunig, Kevin Hanley. Aaron Schaefer, Nicholas McGathy. Dustin Helms, and Bryce Bailey, rounding out your field. 24 cars, 40 laps. Caution flag laps will not count. We didn't have many cautions in race number 1. We saw a hell of a lot of great racing action. Multiple lines, 3 wide at many times. Hopefully we have the same sort of race right here. Billy Rowley has control. He's going to give him green. Good start for Rowley. He elects to go to the bottom of the racetrack. Tyler Schell on the high side, going to try to charge around. Zane Scott following Rowley on the bottom. In race number 1, it was the bottom that was the fast way around until about 15 to 20 laps in. So we're going to see if race 2 mimics that. Caution flag will fly here. Looks like problems for John Lowe, and that is John Lepresto as well. See what happens here. See Lowe on the outside of Bo Bruning. He's going to go to the inside of Lepresto. Those two make contact off the corner. Wow, big contact for Lowe. He's got to be done for the evening. Wow, but that car resets. Kyle Stoltz is off the track. I didn't see him make contact there. Lowe is off the track. Where's Lepresto? He's still out there. Currently 22nd. Weston Newell up 3 spots, the only real mover in the top 10 there. White flag lap moves to lap 43. And we should be back to green flag racing action this time by Billy Rowley, Tyler Schell, Zane Scott, your top 3. Rowley and Schell working the bottom. Kendall Tucker on the top. Gives way to Braden Eiler for a moment, but he's got that momentum. Charges around the 005 on the bottom. Tucker trying to make that outside work. Tyler Schell moves to the middle of the racetrack. He's able to pull up close to Rowley. Rowley trying to stay as close to the bottom as he possibly can. He's still ahead of the 85 as it stands. 3 wide behind them as Kendall Tucker takes control of the 3rd spot. Schell sees Tucker coming. He moves up to the high side as well. This time he's going to pull level with Rowley and nose ahead. Schell off of turn 4. Rowley's got a lot of moisture down there. Caution flag waves. I think Billy is still the race leader. Let's back this up. You know, I'm going to call that a NASCAR caution. Is what it is. NASCAR caution. Oh, I'm wrong. Look. Tyler Schell was the man who was in the race lead when the caution flag waved. Another break for Schell. He caught one of those yellow flag breaks in the first race as well. How's it going, Sharon? Glad to have you here. We saw an excellent race number 1. Race number 2 shaping up to be the same way. Rowley lost the lead there as the caution flag flew. We're back to green. Lap 46 is the white flag lap now. Rowley still working the bottom now. Kendall Tucker on the outside. Making his way around. Trying to bring Braden Eiler with him. Looks like the bottom is starting to go away for Rowley. We saw that in race number 1. It was about 15 laps in. We're close to that 15-lap mark. That doesn't mean the bottom won't come back in. We saw it momentarily. We saw the middle working in race number 1. Let's go back a little ways. Colton Hardy on the high side here. He's got the 6 of Cody Olson in front of him. Mason Hannigan fighting on the bottom. That's Chris Roberts in the DOB 93, working his way forward as well. Zane Scott right in front of them. Billy Rowley still working the bottom of the racetrack. Ernie Williams Jr. once more charging around the outside. He's got Weston Newell right there. A lot of battles throughout this field. Kendall Tucker right now in 2nd spot, trying to run down the 85 of Schell. Very reminiscent of race 1, where it was Tucker's teammate, Adam Elby, trying to run down Schell. He was able to do it. Those drivers traded the lead back and forth every lap for about 5 to 6 laps. In the end, Schell came out on top. But he had to do a lot of moving around on the racetrack as that track wore out. Caution flag waves. That's going to reset everything. Looked like Anthony Lepresto ran into some trouble there. Bo Brunig making contact with the 57. The 073, Nicholas McGathy got some of that as well. You see Lepresto's car not steering straight, so he exited out. That's going to be it for Anthony Lepresto. We'll see if Bo Brunig is made to claim that caution. Not sure if he will or not. Ernie Williams Jr. has broken into the top 10. Now, before that caution flag flew, I'm not sure if it was a mistake from Braden Eiler or if Billy Rowley changing lines brought those two cars closer, but that battle significantly got closer. So we're going to have to see what happens. Rowley moved up to the middle of the racetrack. Those guys were starting to race there before the caution flag flew. We're going back green. White flag lap moves to lap 49. Tyler Schell has him. Here we go. Good start for Schell. He's got about a 4-car length advantage on Kendall Tucker. Braden Eiler on the outside there with him. Rowley elects to go back to the bottom. That's going to give Colton Hardy a look, but problems for Zane Scott. He got into the fence. Somebody else in with him. That was Ernie Williams Jr., and Jr. is parked in the outside retaining wall. Let's back this up. See Zane Scott stuck in the fence. He hops down in front of Hannigan and then collects the 91 of Ernie Williams. Doesn't look like Williams sustained much damage there. Colton Hardy was able to make his way around Billy Rowley there. Lap 52 becomes our white flag lap. That is the lap when the white flag will fly. Of course, the caution flag laps do not count in DOB competition. Currently sitting at 10:48 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to end a lot earlier than we did last night at Knoxville. Colton Hardy up 5 spots. Chris Roberts up 8. Let's watch these drivers here. See what they can do. Tyler Schell. Going to give him green this time by once more. We are past halfway. There's still plenty of racing action to come. Kendall Tucker tries to telegraph that start. He was able to do it. Stayed very close with the 85 there, but he's got Braden Eiler all over him as well. Eiler's going to put the slide job in, leaves room for Schell, but slides up in front of Tucker and makes contact. Colton Hardy around Kendall Tucker. Hardy might have took a swipe at Eiler there. Tucker and Hardy teammates at Swindell Speed Labs. Those guys not afraid to mix it up. Hardy now into third. Billy Rowley working the inside. Kendall Tucker, I didn't see what happened there, but he had more problems, which knocked him a little farther back into 8th. We're watching Colton Hardy in third. He's got Billy Rowley working the middle of the racetrack. Doesn't look like Rowley is much of a threat yet, but he is able to stay fairly close. Looks like Mason Hannigan is the guy working the outside of the racetrack right now, turning some pretty quick laps. He's got Cody Olson to his inside. Tyler Schell in the 85. Working the cushion to perfection right now. Elbows up, Sim Sport driver took his first DOB victory earlier here tonight, and he's looking to take win number 2 in race number 2. Eiler, the one trying to chase him down. Colton Hardy right behind him in third. Billy Rowley currently in fourth. We saw him slip there. Chris Roberts able to get around. Mason Hannigan right there waiting to pounce. Zane Scott and Weston Newell doing battle a little farther back. Bo Brunig has made his way into the top 10. Great run for Bo. He's fighting it out with Tyler File there for 10th. Tyler Schell starting to see that 5 Kinzer Sim Team machine get bigger and bigger in his rearview mirror. Eiler stalking Schell right now. Just waiting on his opportunity to make that slider. He wants to make sure he can clear him before he commits. Lap traffic is going to change everything here. First car they're going to hit is John Lepresto. I like the patience from Eiler, but when they get into lap traffic, it is possible that he could catch it wrong and all of a sudden lose that 85. It's hard to say whether you should be aggressive or not when you're getting close to lap traffic. Maybe a wild shot would stick, but then again, maybe you find yourself in the outside wall. Eiler now under fire from Hardy. Touch of the wall there. These guys right on that thin cushion. Let's see if we can get a little cockpit view. Get a sense for what kind of work these drivers are doing. We're on board with third place Colton Hardy. You hear him feathering that throttle. Ooh, into the fence goes Hardy. Able to get off the wall. Clear John Lepresto. Let's get back out front. A little bit of a slip there from Braden Eiler. He's going to lose some ground to Tyler Schell. Looking at 5 laps left in this race as they cross the line. With the leaders in lap traffic, we've got to stay with them. I would love to check and see what's going on farther back in the field. I'll give you a top 10 graphic so you can see what's going on. Roberts is up 11 spots into 4th. Bo Brunig into the top 10. We talked about how good of a run he was having. But the white flag is going to fly on lap 52. Tyler Schell in the exact same position he was earlier tonight in race number 1. In the lead. Navigating lap traffic. He got into the fence there. That gave a little bit of ground back to Braden Eiler. Can Eiler mount a charge? 2 to go. Down the backstretch here. Schell has got to get through lap traffic without giving a look to Eiler. White flag in the air. He got a little crossed up. He backs up to Eiler. Eiler makes a little bit of contact. Here comes Schell and Eiler side by side down the back. Eiler slides up in front of Tyler Schell. Schell goes to the bottom. Can he make a run? No. Braden Eiler's going to win. Tyler Schell will run second. And third place going to go to Colton Hardy. These guys putting an insurance lap in. Braden Eiler crossing the line once more. Colton Hardy getting a little bit of contact there with Kevin Hanley. Caution flag going to fly. I don't know if these guys know that this race is over. Unless I am totally out to lunch and missed one of those cautions. I don't think I did. Never done that before. Hell, I don't think this race is over. And I don't know if timing and scoring is wrong or if I'm wrong. I tell you who it really hurts, Colton Hardy. He was running third. He's out of this race. Braden Eiler's in the lead. Tyler Shell's got another shot at him. I guess Tyler's willing to do some extra laps here. We'll be looking at a green flag checkered right here for sure. Nancy Eiler congratulating Braden in the chat. It looks like he's still got a little bit of work to do. We're going back green. Eiler gets a good start. Tyler Shell right there with him. Chris Roberts and Mason Hannigan. Weston Newell battling it out for third right now. Eiler's going to come to the white flag right here. It's Eiler, Shell, Hannigan. Shell's going to put it to the bottom of the racetrack, see if he can find something. It's not going to work there down the backstretch. Eiler on the high side, looking at the checkered flag this time. Here we come to the line. Braden Eiler's going to win. Tyler Shell second. Third place was a hell of a battle between Hannigan, Roberts, and Weston Newell. Let's see who parks on the front stretch to see who crossed the line. I'm going to have to look back at this video and find out how I missed a caution or if we ran a 43-lap race. Kind of funny. Fantastic race in race number 2. We saw a hell of a race in race number 1. Once again, late race dramatics. We are always entertained when the DOB comes to town, and Lanier was a great host for us tonight. We're going to get these guys in the Discord. We've got Tyler in there. Let's see. There he is, our race winner, making his way to the broadcast booth. Braden, you had to do a little work there. You were stalking Tyler for many, many laps, and finally you saw your opportunity, and you made it stick. Talk to us about that race.
Yeah, there was a lot of random bumps there on the track. Every time I'd have a run on them, I'd hit a bump and it'd just kill me, and I'd tap the wall a little bit on the front and the back stretch. But yeah, the track was a little more brutal than the first race. There was a lot of random spots where it would just the on the exit of corners it just want to spin you out, and you hit it sometimes and sometimes you don't, and you'd have to try to prepare for that and hope it doesn't do it. But yeah, the track was pretty tough. You had to be really consistent. It was really hard to. The cushion just got so thin since it builds so early, and it's dominant early, so it doesn't have time to fully build. But yeah, it was a good race.
Talk about that battle with Tyler there, because it was left late. Lap traffic came into play, and then you had a late caution to give Tyler another shot at you, but you were able to run 3 perfect laps to bring it home in the top spot.
Yeah, I was actually kind of trying to be more patient and wait for the lap traffic, so that way if I did get in a race, hopefully some of the lap cars maybe block the slider line and make it easier to drive away and hold my position. But yeah, lap traffic, I was really hoping for that to play a factor, maybe I could get them. But yeah, that caution kind of had me worried there at the end, but luckily he didn't really get too good of a jump on me in the start, and I was able to hold it.
Well, Braden, a 410 victory here this week. Been running pretty good in DOB competition. That's got to give you a lot of confidence here going forward to get some more good finishes as we round out the season.
Yeah, the car could have been a little better, but definitely think I got a little bit of momentum from outdoor carrying over. I wish I had a little bit more luck there in the first race, but yeah, I just like to thank everyone that helps put this together. Wicked Fishing, Kansas Sim Team, the Racing Network, DOB, you guys all that put this deal on, and family and everybody out there. And congrats to Tyler in second and Weston on third.
There you have it. Braden Eiler, your race winner here in race number 2. Congratulations, my friend. Let's talk to Tyler Shell. Tyler, it looked very, very similar to that race number 1 until the final few laps in this race. Not exactly what you wanted, I'm sure, but a first and a second here tonight. You got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I feel great. Just too many little mistakes, and in the slick they magnify, and That's how you got me.
Talk about the track and the difference between race number 1 and race number 2, because it looked like you were right on top of the track in race number 1, no mistakes, and then you talk about having a few mistakes happen here. Was that just the difference in what you were experiencing out there?
Yeah, the track was a lot bumpy. I mean, yeah, the bump coming off 4, you had that in the first race, but the second one, there was bumps on the straightaways that kept throwing me off, throwing me into the wall.
Definitely makes it complicated. I still don't know why we get front stretch bumps. I understand it's tough to code these things, but come on, iRacing, help a brother out, right?
Yep. Oh well. So I'll take a second place to braid him.
Not a bad night. His third night in DOB competition. Tyler takes his first win and comes home second in race number 2. Congratulations, Tyler. We look forward to watching you going forward, my friend.
Thanks. I'd like to thank Chris for putting this on, and then my team, and Elba's up TV, over the wall photographs, and BSR.
There you have it, Tyler Schell coming home in second after a race 1 win. Let's talk to the guy who took the final spot on the podium, Weston Newell. Man, it's been a while since we've talked to you.
I know, and I'm surprised to be here.
Well, you had a really good run there. I'm trying to see exactly where you started. That was about 10th, 11th, wasn't it? So you had to do a lot of battling to get up there, but it seemed like that car was working pretty good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the first half of the race, I was out to lunch. I was trying to run the bottom, and I was just watching everyone's tail tank slowly get away from me, and I just couldn't get the run. I felt great down there, and just wasn't doing anything. And about 15 laps to go or so, I moved up to the middle, and it just started clicking. And when Chris said 10 laps to go, I knew I had something, and I wasn't sure what, but I knew I had something. I was going forward really quick, and I got around a few cars. It's tough to pass tonight. Track was really slick. You had to stay off the throttle a lot, and I was just right in the middle, just trying to keep my momentum up, really. And I had an epic battle there at the green white checkers with Chris Roberts and my teammate Mason Hannigan. I joked with him right before that he was 2 spots. I started that restart in 5th, and I had joked that I was going to steal it from him. And I barely by maybe a wheel I got him. So.
Yeah, I thought you boys came to the line about 3 wide, but Weston Newell calling his shot there from 5th, taking that 3rd spot. Weston, you have quick cars every single night. Sometimes you get a little bad luck, and it costs you. But here tonight, catching a little bit of a break, putting in a good run, getting up to 3rd spot. Congratulations, my friend, and good luck going forward.
Thanks. I'd like to give a shout out to you here at Elbows Up TV. Always very entertaining, top-notch broadcast. I really enjoy watching it. All the guys, Dirty Old Bastards, for putting this on. All my teammates at Team SETI, Wicked Cushion, deadhead.com.au, 19 Design Shop, John, Chris, all the guys over at Pick Me Up, JZ iRacing Photography, best in the business, 410 Media Solutions, everyone else. Thanks a lot, guys.
There you have it. That is the word from the top 3 here tonight. Another fantastic night of racing action here in the Dirty Old Bastards competition. We will be back next week with another, is it a 3-night special event, Chris?
Yeah, it's another 3-night special event. We got, over 60 guys signed up so far. There's still time to sign up. The requirement, you got to sign up to the DOB Special Events League, be a member of DOB, and have 4 races ran in over a 3-week time period. But it'll be 3 nights. Night 1 and 2 will be qualifying nights, so the league will be split into 2 groups to qualify, and then Thursday we'll run the A main and B, C, or whatever we need to get done.
So the 360 Knoxville Nationals on tap next week in DOB competition. Another 3-night special event. Plenty of fun to come, no doubt about it. Knoxville's a great place when the DOB comes to town. And we probably won't see the 60-car fields that we're used to. So it's going to be a little bit of a different track for these guys, a little different challenge as we go into the 360 Nationals. So definitely do not miss that. Let's see, Tuesday night probably going to start at 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah, getting tangled up with the dog here. Yeah.
So
everything will Tuesday, Wednesday will start at 9, and then Thursday it will also start at 9. Just because I got commitments that make it to where I don't get home till shortly after, about 8:30. So
okay.
Thursday we'll start at 9, and we'll try and move the show along as quick as we can. I mean, no heat races will be run. I'm not gonna race just because I'm gonna be manually setting the grid up for the features and the consies on Thursday. So make sure everybody's in the correct order. So those races on Thursday night, they'll feature, a practice session to start it, and then we'll go into the race and line everybody up and race it out to see who advances today and see who can become the 360 Nationals winner.
Boy, this is going to be interesting. A new and different lineup for the races next week. Be sure to join us Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on twitch.tv/elbowsuptv. We'll be live on the DOB Facebook and YouTube pages. Appreciate you hanging out with us here tonight. Saw some great racing action. Staying up late. We love you. We hope we'll see you next week. Thank you all, and we'll catch you next time.